106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast with Drew and TJ. Let's get this goddamn thing started.
You're goddamn right.
All right, let's move on. It's time to get to the derp section. And I can't think of a better fucking video to start off with than this one.
Changing America, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Interesting poll from the Associated Press about immigration. When asked, do you favor or oppose providing a legal way for illegal immigrants already in the USA to stay in the country legally, 50% favor, 48% oppose. When asked, do you favor or oppose providing a way for immigrants who live in the USA illegally, but whose children are U.S. citizens or permanent residents, to stay legally, 57% favor, 40% oppose. Poll is taken among American adults. Another finding, 3/4 of Republicans say they would prefer a candidate who would undo President Obama's executive actions on immigration. So there's a big split between Democrats and Republicans. But the majority, according to the AP poll, would consider policies that are beneficial to illegal aliens. That's a change. On the religious front, another poll, very provocative. According to a Pew...
You wanna hit the immigration thing before we move on to religion?
Yeah, man, I mean, we can. I'm wondering, it said 3/4 of Republicans are want to undo what Obama has done as far as immigration. Isn't that correct? Isn't that what that said?
Well, yeah, because remember they made that big fuss about his using his executive authority and executive order and shit.
I don't understand what, if your big complaints are that people are here illegally, then why not just like put them on a path to make them legal? I know what their argument is, but I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
No, because it's that group that it's others and then them. Yeah. So you're part of the others, and you broke the law by coming here, and you wouldn't be able to, like, there would be no reason for illegal immigrants to come to try and work in America if companies didn't hire them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, companies hire them, so it's the company's fault for this kind of shit, not necessarily the immigrants' fault. Because if the immigrants weren't hired, they would be naturally have no real reason to want to, cross the border, especially illegally. If there was danger of them getting deported or jailed or whatever, then they wouldn't bother to come if there was no job or opportunity.
Well, right, and that's opportunity is the same reason our ancestors came over. And like Ava was saying in the chat here, that there's problems with the system as far as immigration goes, and we've had those problems for a while. I mean, I forget how many Jews it was that were denied to come over here during World War II. I mean, we just have like a crazy, and it's just like it's really bad at this point. I mean, but the people that have already been here and they've been here for a while and they're working and things like that. The idea of like, no, this is outrageous to put them on a path to citizenship.
The entire history of America is immigrants. If you take out the Native Americans, which we pretty much did.
Yeah.
It's all immigration. All of it. And these are the people that want to cross the bridge and then burn it. Such kind of the douchebaggery. O'Reilly's Irish. From like his... Irish people used to be looked down upon here in America. Yeah, the Irish immigrants.
Yeah, for Irish people. Yeah, and the thing is, the big Irish boom was like during like the Civil War, and that's not that fucking long ago.
Yeah, and this douchebag, no, totally ignores it, and instead he's along the lines of, oh no, it's other immigrants that we need to worry about now. People who are looking for an opportunity, because it's not like the Statue of Liberty says, "Give me your tired, your peak, your yearning." It's for fuck's sake, come on, man. He's totally ignoring the idea of America while he has the nerve to have a section of his show called Pinheads and Patriots. Are you fucking kidding me? Right. By the way, speaking of Pinheads and Patriots.
Oh, here we go.
Pinheads and Patriots by Bill O'Reilly. gonna be a reward.
Now look at that cover. We got. Is that Obama and Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah.
Now, who do you think is the pinhead and who is the patriot?
I don't know, man.
In Bill O's eyes. Wait, what's the tagline underneath Patriots? It says something.
It says where you stand in the era, where you stand in the age of Obama.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ
It's
Almighty.
not direct pandering, is it?
Anyway, that's going to be a prize in the future for a patron.
Lucky you, whoever gets that one.
And get in on that patronage, $5 and above, and you're eligible for the patron-only show and the random fucking gifts and shit when we do them. So check it the fuck out. All right, let's move on. This is the meat of the video that we really wanted to discuss.
Research study of more than 35,000 American adults. Christianity's on the decline. 2007, 78.4% of Americans described themselves as Christian. Last year, 2014, that number drops.
Last year, 2014. It's 2014, Bill. I mean, I know in your mind it's 214. In fact, it's probably 214 BC in Bill's fucking mind. This guy is such a... Your job is literally just to read shit. Like, he doesn't do any kind of real, like, reporting or journalism anymore.
You kidding me? He covered the Iraq War with a pen, bro.
I love that fucking video, man.
God damn.
The Young Turks did maybe the fucking best video response to that. Covered it with a pen shit. And then you notice that lately he said he covered it with a pen, and then recently he was saying no, I covered it, but like I was there and dragging the cameraman out and like standing up for it and doing the real reporting. Oh my God, what a fucking blowhard piece of shit.
Yeah. And he's been busted so many times for that kind of shit.
I absolutely love that they showed that the Jewish rose slightly, but the Muslims, they more than doubled.
Yeah, that is. I never get tired of seeing this, especially seeing that it's on the O'Reilly factor. The fact that in just 7 years, Christianity is down like 8%. That's fucking awesome.
So it's just over 80% are religious in 2007, and then it's actually 74%?
Probably something like that.
So it's the religion. Those three religions have dropped in total 6% or so. 8%. I mean, that's awesome in 7 years. The point is that's really a strong move forward for secularism,
right?
And doing things.
Lack of religion.
Yeah, exactly. Pushing religion back and getting a little bit of fucking breathing room.
And I know he goes into it here in a minute, but I don't know if he actually puts. Does he actually put the? Yeah, I think he does. He puts up a chart like this for the unaffiliated.
Well, let's see.
To 70.6%. Among the non-Christian faiths, Jewish Americans up slightly, Muslims up half a percentage point to just under 1% of the population. However, the biggest growing segment of religion, those who reject it. Atheists, agnostic, nothing, up 50% to 22.8% of the population.
Boom.
Welcome, America.
I'm quite sure that at least 0.1% of that is due to us.
It is, totally.
I'm quite sure of it. And, well, of course, not just us, but our viewers who take our awesome advice and arguments and our guidance, and they go out there and they just, bam, change that world. Put your religion right back in its fucking place.
And I love it because he goes into a whole dill here in a minute about like why? Well, what's the point of this? And I'm not going to say what he says.
Well, let's just get to it.
Population now. So what's happening? There's no question that people of faith are being marginalized by a secular media and pernicious entertainment. The rap industry, for example, often glorifies depraved behavior, and that sinks into the minds of some young people, the group that is most likely to reject religion. Also, many movies and TV shows promote non-traditional values. Truth is, if you are a person of faith, the media generally thinks you are a loon. The prevailing wisdom, especially among young Americans, is whatever's good for me, good, period. The overall good be damned. Pardon the pun.
Thank you for freezing while he still smiles a little bit. Fuck you, Bill O'Reilly.
Dude, this guy is such a fucking clown. How in the fuck did you bring rap music into this? It's like it's a culture of depravity, basically. Is that the argument? Coming from Bill fucking O'Reilly? Coming from Bill O'Reilly, who's been, settled out of court for sexual harassment on his fucking producer, who beats people with umbrellas that ask him questions the same kind of, not even as bad as the ambush journalism that he pushes and features on his shows. The guy who makes tons of fucking money, and he's gonna for spreading lies, by the way, and he's gonna complain about depravity. Tiller the baby killer. Remember Tiller the baby killer?
Oh yeah, the abortion doctor that got murdered.
Yeah. After O'Reilly just fucking always referring to him as Tiller the baby killer, Tiller the baby killer, Tiller the baby killer, and next thing you know, somebody fucking kills him, and O'Reilly immediately distances himself from that, like, oh, I never did that. Like this guy's just a lying, slimy piece of shit. So
and don't forget about the most recent thing with Bill, fucking grabbing his wife by the throat and dragging her down the stairs when his daughter was there, and losing custody of his fucking kid. Yeah, there's a great role model for America right there.
I haven't looked fully into that, but I have a feeling like that's going to be some drama shit. And by the way, he will never get suspended from Fox News over anything. I'm pretty sure he could like open fire on the set and they'd be like, "Okay, Bill, you got to calm down tomorrow."
Can we take a second to talk about this whole idea of why the youths are dropping religion? Like, why do you think the youths are dropping? I think the reason they're dropping it
because they're gay. They want to have butt sex, Drew. That's why, obviously, and listen to the rap music, and they don't want to think of little baby Jesus. They don't want to say Christmas. All right. And they think that humans can even understand how the fucking tides work.
I think the biggest reason that the youth is dropping it overall is because they're seeing this sort of old school idea. I think the gay thing actually has a lot to do with it. Because most kids are younger people, I won't say kids, millennials, they're just like, dude, this is so not an issue. And they see shit like that.
And then they see the excuse that bigots give is, oh, is religion, and it gives religion a bad taste, and that is the best thing. That is why the ultra bigoted right wing Christians are like the best thing that we can fucking hope for, because they do more damage than anything in this. Back in the day, they did more harm because we couldn't expose them, but in this day and age of information and technology where we can all just, it's all recorded and we can all put it out there and all have access to it.
If we want our opinions,
dude, I mean, and it's
absolute fucking cancer to something like religion.
A lot of these older Republicans don't understand, I guess, that they are recorded all the fucking time, and they think they can still get away with the old tricks like that their predecessors got away with. It's not that way anymore.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems like with some of the older generation, they can get away with that. Like Fox News can be proven wrong so many times, and like the older people that are watching it are like, "Yeah, go Bill," thank God for Glenn Beck, That
oh my God!
Like the younger people are just like, "No, dude, these people are fucking retarded. Are you kidding me?"
Glenn fucking Beck.
Yeah, remember those at the Tea Party rallies?
Oh, that's something we'll get into later. I actually have some Glenn Beck Tea Party rally videos lined up for our patron only show next month because they were so good. I know they're old, but they're so good. And well, guess what? The goddamn podcast didn't exist. Otherwise, we would have covered it then. But we will go back in time. It's so embarrassing. It's one of those. It's like the Ann Coulter books. You watch a few. You either read a few lines of Ann Coulter or watch a few seconds of one of these Glenn Beck rally videos, and you physically find yourself like touching your hand to your fucking face. You're like, oh my fucking God. Yeah, how do you deal with people like this? All right, let's finish off Bill O'Reilly here.
We see that reflected in the attitude on drugs. There's a strong move to legalize them and decriminalize even the sale of poisons like heroin and cocaine. Any student of history knows that when a nation turns inward towards the pursuit of individual gratification, the country's in trouble. Rome, the best example. The citizens there ultimately rejected sacrificing for their republic, I should say.
For the Republicans, I mean Republic, sacrificing for the Republicans. I mean, that if that's not a Freudian slip, I don't know what the fuck is.
So, is he kind of getting at Rome collapsed because they dropped religion?
I guess.
Because it was right after the Romans picked up Christianity that they fell apart.
Oh no, but history and facts and reality does not matter to this fucking clown.
Look at that face.
Oh yeah, this guy. This guy is the most pompous blowhard piece of shit, but he's so good at it. I will give him credit, and I've watched plenty of clips where Bill O'Reilly totally comes off as the reasonable guy. I'm not gonna lie, and not only that, I watched a what's the fucking word? A compilation of Bill O'Reilly clips of him being funny, and when he wants to be funny, he can be funny as fuck. Like I give Bill O'Reilly credit for being good at being the bad guy and all that, but his viewers, man, those people out there that eat this shit up, and I guess are too lazy or are not capable of looking the facts up for themselves, and they get all their news from this kind of shit. That just makes me sad. And there's a lot of people out there that choose Fox News. They know everything else exists, but that's liberal media. It has to be talk radio for Republicans or fucking Fox News, or it's untrustworthy. Or like the Drudge reporters.
The political spectrum has shifted as much as it has. Like when you're watching this and you're thinking like, okay, this is just right of center. Like what the fuck?